Alright, so that's the gym. That right there is where you enter when the parents drop off the kids. There'll be big tall windows all the way up there. And the kids will enter right there. That's where the parents will drop them off in the morning. Those are some high windows that look down into a corridor. There's bathrooms there, that's why there's no windows. And then this is one of the classroom wings. Can't remember, that's either the 5th graders or the 3rd graders. Middle one is the 4th graders, and then the other end is either 3rd or 5th. I think that's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So the area where you see the white, that'll be brick. And then we have a metal panel that runs horizontal, that's an almond color, and then there's a corrugated metal panel up at the top that's in a bronze. And some bronze trim, and then the roof is a galvalume. So it's like a silver color. So there's a circular drive. Originally we had some canopies that cover, there'd be like a drive-through canopy to cover the kids, but we didn't have enough money, so we're not putting that in now, but hopefully we'll put one in right here if the owner gets enough money. So here's where the kids enter again. It's a real big tall element on the outside of the building. There'll be windows right there, and then a pair of doors. A lot of windows. Where that column is on the corner will be wrapped in aluminum. But there'll be a lot of, and then the white that you see right here, that'll all be brick all the way up. So here's that element from the corner. You can see there's going to be doors on both sides, and then a window, and then another window up high. I think that's a metal panel up above, if I remember right. Now we're going to enter into the gymnasium. This is just an exit door. Eventually there'll be bleachers over here, and then this is the gymnasium space. There'll be a big mechanical unit up on top of that platform. This was originally going to be a stage, but they decided they don't want a stage, so that's just going to be storage area. That door right there leads to the front, and that'll be where when buses drop the kids off, the buses will stop right in front of that door and let the kids off. So that's the bus drop off. Up here there's a metal panel that a bunch of kids signed from the existing school. So all the kids who go to the school that's gonna move over here signed that panel. It's way up high in the gym. And then this door, these two doors go into the gym lobby, which there'll be glass all the way up there. There'll be a bunch of windows. And then you would go through a couple pairs of doors. Now we're inside the vestibule that goes to the parent drop-off. So that's where we were looking back just a minute ago. So we'll enter. There'll be a little bench right here, a little concrete bench that goes outside and then comes inside the space for kids to sit on while they wait to have their parents pick them up. Now we're in the main corridor. This is the main spine of the school, and it's going to have a lot of stuff going on above, but it'll have a real tall ceiling like this. But there'll be some things coming across the top of these brick pilasters. You can see there's a pipe that is up there, and that will actually be enclosed in a drywall enclosure eventually. Let me back up, because this door goes into the music room. So this will be the music room. On the other side of that wall will be the art room. And this will be a way for them to get from the music room into the gymnasium in case there's a performance like a musical. Now we're back in the main corridor. You can see there's windows up high. It'll allow light, and those are south-facing windows, so they'll get a lot of sunlight coming in the main corridor. This door goes into the art room, so this will be the art room. A lot of crap in it right now, but it has its own door and it's got a window. That'll be a vent for fresh air intake for the mechanical system. This door goes into the 5th grade classroom wing. I won't take you down there because we'll go down the 3rd grade wing, which is further. It's further along. So there's brick pilasters all the way down the hallway. Almost has a feeling that there's a lot of brick, but really there's not that much brick. Just every so often. Every now and then there's a pilaster like that. But from this vantage point, it looks like there's quite a bit of brick. This space here, there'll be a window. Look, this goes into the library. So this is the school library. It'll have a big, tall entry into the library. And then it has these high windows. These are little niches where little reading areas for the kids, little smaller little spaces within the library for the kids to read. That will go into the computer lab. That door goes into the media specialist's office, and that conduit right there in the floor, that goes up into a wall that will be a little low wall. It's the media center reception desk, where if you check out a book, there'll be a desk built in here. That goes to the main front entry of the school. And they're still building the front of the school. This door is the SRO, the Student Resource Officer, his office. This door goes into the ISS room. This door goes into the Parent Center. And this door over here goes into the administration area, which they're building the walls right now. This is the reception area. That's going to be the assistant principal's office, and a little bit further beyond is in the corner is the principal's office. And then these are other various offices and bathrooms. This area here is actually going to be, there's going to be a wall here, but the other side of that wall will be the nurse's office, nurse's station. This is the main lobby, which is under construction still. But the main front door will be right here. There'll be a big tall window right here and here, and this whole big window. You'll be able to see that church. And there'll be another one of those benches like in the other in the front by the gym. There'll be a little bench that sits right here. And it actually goes outside. And this is a little radio that somebody forgot, I guess. Over here, there's my car. So that from here you can see the gym. That's the other side of the gym, where that's the bus drop off. That right there is an entrance into the dining room, which we'll see in a minute. But right here there'll be a big brick wall. It goes all the way up to there. And there'll be a big painting, a mosaic that was done by the kids. They each painted a ceramic tile at the other school, and it's a Van Gogh painting called Wildflower. It's going to go there, and I'm going to create a little niche for it in the brick. So right now you can see that's going to be a high window that goes into the library. So from the main entry into the building, you can see right through. There'll be glass doors into the library, and then glass doors at the back of the library, so you'll be able to see all the way through there. I like to create access where you can see long distances, sort of like that. You can see outside. There'll be a glass door at the end of that you'll be able to see out, and glass doors here. So from this point you really can almost see outside the ends of the building. The only thing that's blocks you right here is the gym, but the gym will have a window up high, so hopefully you can see that far window through the other window before that will go into the gym, because I want to be able to see outside from all 4 directions from that point. It would be neat if hopefully it works out. As you walk down here, that goes into the ISS, and here's some bathrooms, and now we're coming up on the dining room, and this is kind of a neat thing. There's going to be real high windows, real high ceiling, and there's windows on both sides. And the exterior windows have been installed, you can see them. These windows on the other side just go into the dining room. So the dining room has a real tall ceiling. And there'll be light that comes in through those windows, into those windows, and penetrates into the dining room. And this is the dining room, or the cafeteria. And they're starting to build the ceiling in here, but the ceiling will be real tall, real high. It's gonna be pretty neat. There's a door that goes outside from the dining room, and some windows, and these windows will have little benches in front of them that the kids can put their backpacks on if they have backpacks. Leave them there for lunch. There's a lot of brick in here. And you can see those tall windows. Once they get the drywall on, you'll be able to see that from here. You'll be able to see through those windows. There'll be light that comes in from the exterior windows into these windows. This is the serving line. This is where the kids they'll go in that door and walk and get their food and come out that door. And there's there'll be a little desk here where they pay for their food. This is where the kids will drop off their food trays. That's the dishwash room. And there'll be little benches here too, built in out of wood, that kids can put their backpacks on. It's really long. Alright, now you can start to see some of these elements that'll be up high. This will go through the whole main hallway. There'll be elements like this that will be wrapped in drywall and painted. There's going to be a light cove at the top of these pilasters that shines light up this wall all the way along the big long corridor. And this is just an exit door, but this will be pretty neat. We put a sloped top to that to follow the roof up there. We'll go outside for a minute, look at the outside of classroom wing, the 3rd grade classroom wing. It's coming along pretty good. There's going to be downspouts that go right in that brick, in that little, where the brick steps back a little bit. There'll be a downspout that comes right down there for the rainwater to drain. There's a bunch of mechanical crap here that be kind of an eyesore, but we put there'll be a wall to kind of hide it from the street. You'll be able to see it from right here, but people won't really be on this side of the building outside very often. Then we'll walk down the classroom wing real quick. This is a computer lab. You can see they're starting to get lights in. It's a little mechanical closet. This will just be a computer lab. This is a classroom. All the classrooms are virtually identical, so I won't go in every one, but these are the bathrooms. Girls and boys, and they share a sink. It's really dark in here, so I won't take you in there. I'm gonna see if we can go to the back. See how muddy it is out back. So this is the back of the third grade wing, and you know, they're still working, but well, that's my tour of the University Heights School on April 27th, I believe is today.